So, we are in the marsh. And I think I said it a lot of times that I'm not sure if this is gonna be the last time, but this is the last time for this season. And we're in the middle of mating week, which is called Hønøka, basically chicken week, translated from Norwegian. And I've seen the females already, but they didn't really stay to mate and they didn't really stay in the sunlight. So now it's this important week and the weather is at its worst. So I arrived early. It's a bit windier than normally, but I think it's kind of lovely that it's just a bit different than the other times. And I'm just building up camp, and that's what I'm basically gonna do for the next few half hour maybe, and get everything ready for the morning. Now everything's basically set and ready, and since this is my last day and I'm really fine with relaxing until the night is coming, which is still like, I don't even know. Until I have to be in the tent, it's like 3 hours. I'm gonna read and I'm gonna eat some of the good stuff, some chocolate, and basically just enjoy this as my final day of the Black Grouse season this year. It has been wonderful. Except for the fact that I didn't find my own spot. I really would have liked to find something closer to where I'm living right now, and I was often out with the dog. Some people maybe have seen it on Instagram, and we were just looking and looking and looking, but it was a short season for me because I came later than expected. And next year we just try again so that we find our own spot, and maybe also capercaillies, which is way harder to find than black grouse, but can only try, and in a few years maybe I can produce those really nice images with capercaillies. Who knows? I don't know what's next year, I don't even know what's next month, to be honest. I have some ideas obviously, but now it's just time for me and the chocolate.
For these kind of trips, I'm using a TRAGOPAN camouflage tent. This is the Monal version 2. It gives you countless openings and enough space for your gear and comfortable sleep.
I'm nearly ready for bedtime. Now I'm just gonna have a hot chocolate. Way prepared for the night. Hot chocolate, warm up water to be sure to put in my sleeping bag in a tight bottle. Because it could be a bit cold overnight, but I think I'm good enough prepared after I had nights here with the snow and ice and everything. It's really nice. It seems that no one is coming today, and that's the first night since my first night here that I'm alone. And I think it's because of the bad weather forecast, and people are actually like, yeah, okay, it's over for this year, or of course it's also in the week and not everyone can come and has the time. But beforehand, no one has been stopped by that anyway either. So Maybe people just think the weather is too bad, but this is the last morning that looks promising. So I'm glad. It seems I'm alone. That means I have perfect, easy play with the animals. If they're here in the morning and I don't have to be scared that someone is going to come and scares them away or anything like that. So I wish you a good night. I will definitely enjoy this one. I go sleep early and wake up when they wake me up, basically, because it's impossible to not hear them and sleep further.
Good morning to the Black Grouse Lake. But today it seems to be rather calm since the females have gone. And it snowed in between and the sun didn't really come out. But the snow was really pretty. I think it was some pretty recordings from a black grouse that was really close to the tent. But yeah, they seem to be a bit cooled down. Some of them just sitting in one spot.
I've been sleeping, resting for an hour. There's no noise outside anymore. Last time I watched there was also a crane again. A really interesting morning. And yeah, I think it's just really important to remember, stay in the tent for some time, if you can, and let the animals leave, and that's the most important part. As you see, I'm kind of sleep deprived. I don't really react good to these short nights, so I don't do too many in a row. And I think I had enough of those now. So glad with the successful final of the Black Grouse season. I can't show you all the photos because they're just over 1,000, I guess. But I will show you definitely some of the ones that I like now after words as well. And now I will go up, try to get out of the sleeping bag, though it's really comfortable, and pack my stuff slowly. Everything is nearly packed besides this camera, and I want to thank you so much for tuning in and maybe hopefully enjoying the Black Grouse season with me. Next thing up will probably be Dovrefjell, and I'm just looking really forward to that. I can only recommend, if you find a species, film it. If you're filming, film it as much as you can. Just go back as much as you can in the same time, basically, because if you miss it, you will always be like, ha, I should have been there. So that's only my recommendation on the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. See you on the next one.
At the end, I wanted to pull your attention to this female once again. It is displaying an overload of hormones and nearly looking like a male. Really fascinating to look at.